Let's meal plan together. I'm Suzanne Ridgway, this is Let Us Eat, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to meal plan. But before we get into that, if you are new here, thank you so much for dropping by and clicking on my link. Thank you to everybody who supports me each and every day. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you are new here, my subscribe guy just popped up and he's asking everybody to go ahead and like this video, so smash that like button. Click on that subscribe word down below, please, and tap on that bell so you will be notified. Let's get into the video, and I'm going to show you how I use a rotation menu to meal plan for my family. This is my menu board that I picked up a while back at Five Below. I can dry erase everything on it and start over each time a cycle goes completely through the menu. I have June up here for the current month, and I also have the arrow pointing down because I'm going through June 31st, and I'm starting at August 1st, going all the way through August 7th. I don't like to meal plan too far in advance. 3 weeks is sufficient enough for my family, especially with a rotating menu. And just because it's written down doesn't mean it's ever set in stone. If you don't feel like something that night, you can switch things around or add on as you wish. For today, we're going to have pork chops. I have my baked potatoes in the oven. I never throw in sides with my meal planning because they're usually a baked potato, some kind of vegetable like corn or broccoli with the baked potato, or a rice. We try never to do two starches with our sides. Tomorrow, we're going to do a meatloaf in my crock pot. I use my crock pot about 4 times a week, especially in the summertime because it keeps the kitchen cool. Wednesday is my Italian night, and that consists of anything from spaghetti and meatballs down to a penne sausage or even a lasagna. And then we're just going to do a drumstick. Let's write that in. On Thursday, the 22nd. I have a 5-pound bag of drumsticks, 2 of them left. And I can do them in the crock pot, or I can bread them with breading to make a crispy chicken for my husband. On Fridays, it's always pizza night, and if we don't do pizza, it's a eat and eat or takeout. Saturday, weather permitting, we like to do steaks, or if it's raining, we'll do a chuck roast or an eye round or a half a ham or something along those lines. Sundays, we love doing chicken. Again, the whole type of meals, half a ham, stuff like that. Then utilize the leftovers for Monday's dinner the next day, which would be the 26th. And I'll be making chicken soup that day. And I'm going to take the entire carcass and break it down and make homemade broth, especially with COVID on the rise again. Making sure everybody in my family stays healthy with homemade soups. The 27th, I'm going to do my Carolina crockpot ribs with Coca-Cola. It's a really nice sticky rib with a cola glaze. I will do an Italian night on the 28th. Either it's going to be a sausage penne casserole type of dish or a lasagna. The 29th, I'm going to do either beef or chicken tacos. We can decide around the 27th. Everything is in my second freezer, which I will show you in a moment. And I will take things out a couple of days in advance to make sure it's thawed or first thing that morning. And if it's a throw and go, I just throw it in the crock pot and it will be done by dinner. It'll cook it frozen. Again, 30th, pizza and takeout or a heat and eat. Steaks on the 31st. That is our steakhouse night here at Casa de Ridgway. My husband loves his steaks. We got a ton on sale over at ShopRite. The butcher cut them fresh for us. And we usually have them with french fries and either fresh corn on the cob or broccoli. And then August 1st, we're going to do an eye round because we just did a chuck roast last night. And the eye round's done in the oven. We haven't had kielbasa in a while, so the 2nd, which is a Monday, because there's usually no leftovers from the eye round, we'll do a kielbasa. But if there are leftovers, I'll do a French dip on Tuesday the 2nd, because on that Monday after our big Sunday meal, I try to utilize all leftovers for around 2 meal. When you use leftovers as around 2 meal for your family, you are saving yourself hundreds of dollars. And if you do it on a weekly basis, instead of having a fresh cooked meal each night, by swapping out one night a week with leftovers and recreating it into something new and delicious, you are saving so much money each month by doing around 2 meal. And then you can take those leftovers from each meal and bring them in to lunch the next day for your husband. And it just really stretches that money for that much further. On the 3rd, which is a Tuesday, I will do our pork chops. We love to do pork chops a couple of times a month. I just bought a big package of them at BJ's about 3 weeks ago. And I have a ton of them separated out into different individual meals for my family. That brings us back to our Italian night. And if you can see the pattern with our rotation menu, every Wednesday is an Italian night. Thursdays and Tuesdays can be difficult at times. It all depends on what I have left over from Sunday to go on to Tuesday. As you see, I put kielbasa down in case there's no leftovers. I'm going to do stuffed peppers on that particular Thursday with the ground beef. I will take out a double amount of ground beef, make meatballs with half, and then make the filling for the stuffed peppers the next day for that particular dinner on the 5th. And then we're back to Friday for our pizza night, take out our heat and eat. And then it falls onto the 7th for steaks. Now, the rotation menu can work for your family. It just all depends on what your family likes to eat. Not everybody eats the same way as my family does. And I don't expect you to go and buy everything that my family is eating unless you like steaks, eye rounds, chuck roasts, whole chickens, half a hams, kielbasas, ground beef, similar pattern. Personalize it to your family's preference and make your own themed nights. Make them fun, so when you menu plan, you get excited, and it doesn't always have to be the same thing. Sometimes on an Italian night, we like to switch it up and have a chili night. Here's a look into my freezer. Almost everything that I have on my menu board is available in here. And then at the bottom is where I keep all my frozen vegetables and fruit. I have my pizzas on the very bottom shelf. They're underneath the fish fillet. I'll have to stock up on those soon. I'm going to have to stock up on ribs soon, and it looks like ground beef. This is my other freezer. I usually keep breakfast sandwiches in here, bacon. I have some ground beef in here as well. I keep french fries in here. Hot dogs, brats, extra hamburgers, heat and eats, french fries. I'm going to start a shopping list. I'm going to put down ground beef, ribs, we get bone in. I'm not sure how many steaks we have, so I'll put them down. Pizzas. We get the 4-pack of Jack's pizzas at BJ's. 5-pound bag of potatoes. I know I'm going to need corn, broccoli, snap peas, green beans for frozen vegetables. I don't need pork chops yet because I just stocked up on those. I do need a kielbasa. I won't need bell peppers until next week. And we are having a whole chicken on Sunday, which we'll pick up on Saturday. and we always buy our whole chickens at BJ's because you get more for your money, and you get the organic extra meaty ones with the pop-up tiner. Our BJ's is like your Costco's or Sam's Club. Here's what my meal plan looks like, and at the bottom I have a list of lunch ideas: PB&J, mac and cheese, ham sandwiches, Lunchables, and Uncrustables. I hope my rotation menu system will help you guys feel better about meal planning for your family and using around 2 meals to save you a ton of money each week. Using the leftovers for lunches so you're not out buying lunch constantly also saves you a ton of money. And when we do those grocery hauls, I always shop with my sale flyers first. And then I go online with my husband. We make sure everything is available at that particular store, and we highlight all the online coupons and clipless coupons and compile everything for maximized savings. That is how you learn to become a coupon expert. You need to check your flyers every week. You need to clip those coupons that are available with your Sabre card or your bulk store. They have electronic coupons that you can go through and then clip them and add them to your card. It's a great way to save money. We recently spent $97 at BJ's and paid $47 out of pocket. That is tremendous savings. I got half of my groceries at no cost because of coupons. Those are bulk items, the largest quantity on a market, that I got for free because my husband and I are smart shoppers when it comes to couponing. If you are new here, thank you so much for finding me. Thank you everybody to watching me all the way to the end every day. I cannot thank you all enough for helping me achieve my goal of getting up to 500 subscribers. You all are awesome and the best, and I appreciate each and every one of you. My subscribe guy just popped up, and he's asking everybody to go ahead and like this video. So smash that like button, please. It would really help me out. For yay for meal planning. And click on that subscribe button below so I can help you in the future plan ahead with meals, so you're not at a loss of what's for dinner that particular night. And if you are new, I hope you did subscribe, and thank you for joining my growing family. Don't forget to tap on that bell so you will be notified.